We are now live from Tokyo for the very first time. Welcome to Twin Flame Thursday. Tonight's theme is Divine Feminine Financial Empowerment, and we're going to be talking about food, onsen, spirit babies, and more. So, I kind of wanted to start with this today. I was trying to get my cards out of my goddess guidance oracle deck, and it was kind of stuck. But a few kind of popped out, and one is, I felt like this was very fitting. I think this is one that I've rarely seen, is Nemetona, Sacred Space. Create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. So this felt very important. And I'll talk more about this, but creating a sacred space seems like an important theme right now. And I kind of needed like a space to do this live. The universe has been wanting me to go live for a while, but I didn't really have the space for it. So I was guided here so that I can have a space to do this live. It's a little humid right now. And I actually need to take a pause at 5:59. It's now 5:42 because I'm in the middle of doing laundry and I don't want them to take my clothes. So I'm going to have to take a brief pause at 5:59, but I wanted to go ahead and get started. These were some other cards that kind of popped up before I even get started. Mary Magdalene, Unconditional Love, and Ishtar, Boundaries. Because I feel like both is important, especially for the Twin Flame path. Both the unconditional love and the boundaries. So I think today, I feel like this kind of is setting the tone, the overall tone for this particular live is sacred space. Both within yourself, creating a sacred space within yourself to align with a sacred space externally. Oh, and this is the other one. I don't know how to pronounce this. Una. Look, you know what's interesting? This looks like a dove. It's like rainbow colors, and this looks like a dove, which is interesting because I saw doves earlier. And apparently in Japan, they use the same word for dove as they use for a pigeon, which I feel like are very different. There is no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. So I think for some people, I feel like a message that was coming up for some people was taking action. But for other people, I think it's like divine timing. Which doesn't mean not taking action, but being more in the flow. Vibrationally aligning. It feels really hot. I think it's like the light that I'm using, but it feels very hot and humid, but I feel like that probably is meaningful. Maybe some people are feeling like the heat, or like pressure. Maybe some people are feeling like pressure. And so this is kind of a message to allow yourself to just kind of like be, rather than like forcing anything. I'm gonna do a general read. If I can get these cards out. Okay. Let's do an overall read for the collective. start there. And something, I've used these cards before, but something I haven't shared before, I have my Spirit Babies book because that seems important. I want to talk about Spirit Babies. But something that I wanted to share that I haven't really shared before is this. So I'll talk more about that as we move forward. I'm feeling sensations. I'm feeling sensations in the solar plexus. All right. What is the overall message for the collective? A bunch of them came out. Okay. So a lot of goddess support. I've been getting a lot of messages about divine guidance, divine support. I'm usually not like warm, and I actually turn the air conditioner on, but I'm feeling warm right now. Okay. I'm seeing some new cards I have not seen before. So these are messages for the collective. Green Terra, start delegating. Ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. I feel like this is a message that's actually been coming up a lot, is to ask for help. Ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. So, asking me for help, asking Green Terra for help. I think that would probably help with divine feminine empowerment, because I think there is a tendency. I feel like there's actually a lot of pressure for women to do a lot, and feminine doesn't necessarily mean women, but I feel like there's a lot of pressure for women to do a lot. So go outside. Cordelia, you have been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. It's interesting because I'm inside right now. Bridget, don't back down. Stand up for what you believe is right. It's interesting that it looks like she was holding a fire. And I'm feeling this heat. It could be getting more comfortable with your inner fire, channeling that. I think that this is actually very important, standing up for yourself. Leap of faith. Take a risk and put your heart's true desires into action. Ishel, medicine woman, you are a channel for divine healing power. Transformation. You are experiencing enormous changes right now, which brings great blessings. So you might be in the midst of going through some kind of transformation. And it's interesting because I've been seeing white butterflies since I came here, which is unusual for me. I'm not used to seeing white butterflies. And I feel like when I'm making a decision that's not that I'm like intuitively guided to, which doesn't necessarily make like rational or practical or logical sense. I see like a butterfly that confirms that I'm going in the right direction. So, some people might, butterfly maiden might be transforming into this, medicine woman, which is really interesting because there's like several, it's interesting that it's medicine woman, because there's other cards here like sorceress and other things like that, guiding children and talk about children, but that it's specifically medicine woman, and I wanted to talk about food, and this is like, this book is really about like nutritional healing, and I'm very much about food as medicine. So I feel like that is actually very interesting. And I'm a medical intuitive. So transforming into this medicine woman, blossoming and blossoming. Okay, you are just getting started. So have patience with yourself and the process, and do not give up. I feel like this is a very important message. So kind of taking this leap of faith, transforming into this medicine woman that you are, that you've always been, that you're meant to be. And this is just the beginning. You're just getting started. And I think the other message that came up earlier was like, easy does it. So not rushing, taking action, like doing things, but being gentle with yourself through the process. Not giving up, not backing down, staying true to what is true for you, what you believe in. This one is very interesting. You have been indoors for too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. Wonder if I should do a live outside. It's also getting like really, it's starting to get hot here. I feel like that is very interesting. Okay. So these messages, and the card on the bottom was Damara, guiding children. You're good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Your skills to help children and now. Because these are kind of the two things that I was guided to share about: heal your phase and spirit babies. So I wanted to talk about these things. So I feel like both of these are kind of aligns with the theme. Aligns with the theme that we're talking about, of course. And true love. So always going back to twin flames. Okay. I want to be mindful. Okay, this is what I'm going to do because I need to get my laundry. I'm in the middle of doing my laundry. And I don't want to forget. And I feel like this is a good place for me to kind of pause. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go check on my laundry, and then I will pick up where I left off. I feel like I need to go into some twin flame stuff. I feel like it's all connected. So like the health and wellness, healing kind of stuff, spirit babies, and twin flame stuff, I think is what we're going to talk about. It's 5:55 right now. So I will be back in a bit.